idea came from Jenny Nyheiser, kind of using like a classroom queue area so that way they knew where students were and to kind of limit students where they were at in the classroom or in the hallway. And so what they did is they took this and they're going to add it to a Google Jamboard. So down here in the speaker notes is an example of a Jamboard. And with this Jamboard is they're going to have post-it notes with every single student name. And then the students will move their own post-it note to where they are. So there should only be two students at the library. So once this student says, okay, now I'm doing independent work, another student could move their post-it note there. So again, they are going to have all of these different post-it notes on this board already with their student names. And then the students are just going to move to where they are at in the classroom, or if they're just working on that independent work. Thought it was a really good idea. Another way you could do this without using Jamboard is you could use Pear Deck. So right here is the Pear Deck version, and you would just start the student paced lesson, or you could do it instructor paced because it's just one slide. But if you had other slides with the Pear Deck, you could add it as a student pace. And then once you do instructor pace, the students will move their dot to where they are, and you would just project this up on the board, and students would then be able to see how many dots are where they are at. So again, instead of having student names like the Pear Deck, this one you would just have those little dots and they would just kind of show up where they would be at. So again, love this idea of the classroom queue, and hopefully you can find a way to use something like this in your classroom.